The amount of sugary beverages Americans consume is a leading health concern. For a given brand of cola, a 12-ounce serving of cola contains 40 grams of sugar. Complete this ratio table using the given ratio to find the equivalent ratios. Let's talk about this problem first. It says 40 grams of sugar in a 12-ounce serving of cola. Let's think about what 12 ounces of cola looks like. I'll tell you. This, as you can see, is 12 ounces. So, can of soda, right? How much is 40 grams of sugar? Well, let's do a little measuring to find out. Okay, these are like little packages that you get at like any restaurant or anything like that. So let's see. This one hasn't even made a dent yet. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. As you can tell on our scale, hasn't even moved. Seven. Eight. Nine. 10. Here's 11. 12. 13. 14. So, this is a little bit too much. So if we took off one package, so like a package and a half. Okay, so that was actually a whole package there. So a little bit less. Anyways, just think of all of this sugar in this one can of soda. That's a lot of sugar. So think about that. So further on, we're going to have to figure out if we have larger amounts of soda, how much sugar are we going to need in the larger amounts, the bigger ounces? Think about it. Just think, all of this sugar came out of these 14 packages. That's crazy. That's a lot of sugar. I just want you to see another visual representation. All right, let's create this equivalent ratio table then. If we said 12 ounces for 40 grams of sugar. So let's use this theory that we're going to just multiply by times 2 here, and then times 3 here. So half of 12 would be 6, and half of 40 would be 20. All right, so then we'll use, so here we multiplied by 2, so let's make it bigger. So 3 times 6 would be 18. 20 times 3 would be 60. Okay, if you notice, we're counting by 20s here on the bottom. We're counting by 6s on the top. Now, is this the smallest this ratio will go, 6 to 20? No, it is not, but we're gonna leave it like this, so this will help us when we're trying to do this question down here. Okay, this isn't the most reduced ratio we have, but we're going to leave it in this form. All right, so let's look at exercise 3. Okay, it says a liter of cola contains approximately 34 fluid ounces. How many grams of sugar would be in 1 liter bottle of the cola? Explain and show how to arrive at the solution. Okay, so we used a 12-ounce can of soda as what we saw earlier, but now we want a whole liter of soda. So let's see, let's just make a chart and see if this will work. So we have cola, and we have sugar. Sugar in grams, cola in ounces. Okay, so we said 6 to 20. All right, so I'm going to just do the top. 6, 12, 18, 24, counting by 6s, 30, and 36, because we need to go to 34. All right, so I'm going to stop there, but I could keep going. Okay, so now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Okay, so if we notice, can we use a ratio table to determine our answer? No, we need 34, and our chart, our table is not showing us 34. So we're going to use another way to figure out ratios, and we're going to use a double number line diagram. And what this looks like is we're going to draw 2 number lines. And for this number line, we're going to use the cola. And then down here, we're going to use our sugar. Okay. So these are 2 different things. All right, so we're going to start with 0 on our double number line diagram. Now, we're going to start with using our table. So we have 6 and 20. And we have 12, and we have 40. And we have 18, and we have 60. Now these are supposed to be the same amount. They're supposed to be equal. But this craft isn't very good at this, so they're not. But they are supposed to be. We have 80. Okay, we have 30 ounces of cola, 100 grams of sugar, 36 ounces of cola, and 120 grams of sugar. All right, so by looking at our table, we can see that, it's not going to be even here. We can't just pick out a number down here because it falls in between. Because we know 34 falls in between 30 and 36. So somewhere on our chart down here is going to be how many grams of sugar will be in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this up because I have 6 spaces between here. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 spaces here, but I have 20 here. So I need to figure out what number is in between here. All right, so if I count one, this would be 31, 32, 33, 34. So I need to figure out what this number is right here. So basically, what I'm saying is I'm finding 4/6 of the distance between 100 and 120, which is 20. So I'm finding 4/6 of 20. That will give me my whatever number falls here, and I'll have to add that onto my 100 because it's falling between 100 and 120. We're finding 4/6 of 20. So just this section right here. So what I need to do is I need to figure this out. Well, we solve problems like this, okay? This is our first step. I can reduce 4/6 or I can leave it the same. I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to say 4/6 divided by, what number goes into 4 and 6? 3? Oh, no, 2. So divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we're still finding 2/3 of 20. All right, to do this, I need to do step 2, which is to multiply. 2/3 of means to multiply over 20 over 1. Remember to change our 20 into a fraction by placing it over 1. Multiply across. 2 times 20 is 40. 3 times 1 is 3. Which brings me to step 3. Let's use a different color. Which is to change 40 over 3 into an improper fraction. Or to a mixed number, I'm sorry. It is an improper fraction. We're changing it to a mixed number. So 40 is going to go inside the box, divided by 3. 3 can go into 4 once, which is going to leave me with 1 left over. Bring down my 0. And 3 can go into 10, 3 times, which is 9. So I'm going to have 1 left over because you're not going to be able to see this. It's out of the box. I have 1 left over. So I circle my divisor and remainder and flip them. So it should be 13 and 1/3. I don't have to reduce that. That's the lowest it goes. All right, so that was step 3. Let's look at step 4 to solve this problem. So now we have found 2/3 or 4/6 of 20. So we know from here to here is 13 and 1/3. So we're going to have to add 113 and 1/3 to get how many grams of sugar we have. So step 4, add. So let's add 100 plus 13 and 1/3. Well, we don't have a fraction here, so let's just say 1/3. 0 plus 3, 3. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 0, 1. So now we know, our fifth step is to write a sentence describing what happened. Okay? So there will be 113 grams and 1/3 grams,